I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
This is Cooper Cassius for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. It's fight week. It's Shields Marshall. How are you, Claressa?
I'm good. How are you?
You look chilled, or are you you just ready for Saturday?
I'm ready for Saturday to get here. I'm ready to make weight tomorrow. I think everything has been said, but now everybody finna see how I get when it's close to fight time.
Okay. Well, like I said, the talking has been done now. You've got the weigh-in obviously tomorrow, but this fight, not just this week, but it's been talked about for years. Probably since 2012, to be fair.
No, it hasn't. But that was a good one. It hasn't been talked about 2012. Because I won everything 2012, 2016, and then I turned pro, and she turned pro. And I've been the dominant one with 12 belts, and she's been just 1 belt. So the rivalry started again last year, I believe. But since she was signed with Eddie, then she was signed with Boxer. You know, they gave her some good fights, and then she knocked girls out, and now she's a knockout artist, and she's supposed to be knocking the gold out, so that's why we're here.
Claressa, I do want to ask you about a couple of points that were made in the press conference today. The first thing I want to ask you about is the fact that you said that she won't be the kind of the hardest fight that you would have had in your career. You listed Christina Hammer as that. Can you just explain that?
I meant that as far as in skill-wise, as far as in athleticism, as far as in being undefeated for 9 years, Christina Hammer was that. 21-0 and 10 knockouts from what I remember. And also, Franchon Cruz is up there. She's very skillful, very, very strong fighter. I don't know if Savannah Marshall got the kind of heart or even the grit that those girls have.
When we've seen this build-up between you and Savannah over the last sort of few months, or even the last sort of 2 or 3 years, we've seen an approach from you, but also her approach as well. But was it a case of you trying to get under her skin and kind of break her down mentally, or is it just you being you and her being her?
Well, if I told you that would defeat the purpose, wouldn't it?
I suppose so, yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you after the fight rather what it was.
She made reference in that press conference, the one comment that seemed to really aggravate you is that she called you a bully in that, and that's something that you didn't seem to take kindness to in any shape or form.
I ain't no bully. I ain't never bullied nobody. All these girls who anybody has ever seen me trash talk to, people pay attention to what I say more because of who I am. So they kind of ignore what these girls say. But since I fought for my first world title, Nikki Adler came to America and said 16-0 with 9 knockouts. And she said, I haven't even watched film of Claressa Shields. She's not worth me doing that. She has 4 fights. She said, I'm here to defend my titles and go back home. And she came to my hometown to fight me, and it was like, so all these girls trash talk me, and then when I say something back, that's what the media puts out there. So they kind of paint me out as the villain every time, but are we forgetting that I just had a shutout decision against Emma Cozen, and then she comes ringside talking about she'll mop the floor with me. I didn't come ringside and say, what up, bum? What up, Marshall, I'm gonna kick your ass, or I didn't say that. I just looked at her. I actually fist pumped her, and like, hey, we're one step closer to making a fight with us. I'm excited about that. And she came disrespecting me, and everybody want me to be cool with it. And everything she said about me is her. She's the bully. She's the one who wants to intimidate people. I just respond, and I got better responses than her. So those are the senses that everybody believes, or that they keep playing back and forth. But I don't ignore what she says. She always coming at me, and then she gets mad when I come back at her, and then she gets offended because she used to girls being intimidated and mentally like quitting. Mentally like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with her. I'm about to block her. I'm about to quit talking to her. And it's like, no, I'll go back and forth with you as long as you like, and I'm gonna say stuff that's gonna hurt your feelings, but that's all with what you do to me. So if you continue to come at me, just know I got ammunition, and I'm gonna continue to fire the gun every time. So, no matter.
When it comes to Saturday night, is it personal? Is it just about business for you, as usual, come Saturday night here at the O2?
It's business. It's business. I can't take it personally because who is Savannah Marshall to me? I don't know her personally. Maybe after this fight, I don't think we'll ever be like best friends or nothing, but we may be cool at the
I reckon you will.
You never know. What, best friends?
Yeah, not now. Like, in a few years' time, I reckon you two will be doing stuff together. Yeah.
I don't think so. But I will say that I find that she is funny at times, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's hard to respect anybody who don't respect you and who don't respect your accomplishments. And I work hard. It's not easy to get this body to 154. It's not easy to go all the way up to 68. You know, and then for her to just talk like I haven't had everything up against me and that everything has been gifted to me, that's diabolical. That's what that is. It makes me feel diabolical, whatever, when she says that kind of stuff. But it doesn't make sense to me. It's like you respect the world champ, and whether you beat them in the amateurs or not, you respect them. And like I said, the disrespect started from her. She always had she hated that she beat me 2012, and I went on to do everything else after that. She hates that. She doesn't like that. It makes her feel less, which it should. But that don't mean you get to try to take it out on me, because don't be mad at me because I'm successful. That's crazy.
Claressa Shields, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Appreciate your time. It's a nice chain you've got there as well.
Thank you. And Savannah, kiss my ass.
Good luck on Saturday, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's
times.
5 blokes outside my front door. You coming out?
One hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.